EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden. Está saliendo mi sonido en las lives. Ahora, ahí sí. Ahora sí tiene sonido. Y de ahí. No. Superstar. Todos los mensajes. Y dejen su like. Game Day.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Packers and the Ravens coming up next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a compelling matchup here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that.
Play Historia.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's
nice.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
60
line.
biceps. 60 biceps.
On the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete. It's Greg
3 para
Dulcich.
pulgadas. Dejen su like.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43.
A ver, dale,
Before
dejen su like.
picking up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I always appreciate runners who understand
Play action.
situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They go play action here on first down. Going across the formation.
¿Qué pase?
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know,
Cambié de equipo. Estoy en Green Bay Packers ahora.
They kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were
Porque
a
sí.
little skeptical to be this easy.
No, me compraron. Terminó mi contrato ya y yo salí.
And understanding what their team was capable of.
Yo entré en la liga con 22 por ahí. Y ahora estoy con 26 años por ahí. Y voy a jugar hasta los 30 y algo como Tom Brady. Hasta los 40 que voy a jugar. Voy a jugar unas 3 temporadas acá en Green Bay después que me Denver Broncos. Ya me va a jubilar. ¿Cómo? No, este es Baltimore Ravens, equipo de Michael Phelps. Nice. Bucaneros de Tampa. Es un equipo de Florida. Sí, allá hace calor. Tom Brady jugó hoy, 1 año, 2 años. Ganó un Super Bowl jugando en ese equipo. Por ejemplo, Tom Brady Tampa. Ahí veo el rojo de la ropa. Tampa se le dice, tipo T-A-M-P. Ah, Tampa.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get this into the hands of IU. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Another completion right there, and again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line.
Vamos a comenzar ahora.
Thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
That
caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Nice. First down.
He's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
No tiró afuera.
B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra.
No quiero play action.
3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Here is 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw.
No agarró el hijo de puta.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Dejen su like.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here.
Completar más de 10 pases. Hija de puta.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. They'll give him 4
Contra la pared
yards
pusieron.
and it's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Had a decent move, but brought down quickly just outside of the 5-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, Robinson.
Bien ahí,
And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. He'll look to throw. Baldwin with it over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. 7 yards there and a first down. And now they're in the hurry up. Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. On play action, they'll throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That is caught. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And it's a
touchdown, Green Bay.
Bijan Robinson ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Out is is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to
agarró, será. Que pase. Una bomba. Y vamos a meter el gol de campo ahora. Qué brazo, Ahora yo no vuelvo más.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity.
Recuerda de mi Nike, ¿no?
Watch games now because
Acá, ahí a ver.
such an emphasis on taking
Es un
the ball
Jordan
away.
5 años.
Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of...
Dejen su like. E daí, Alanzeira? Tá inventando o quê? Entra aí no Discord. O pai tá jogando no Green Bay Paeckers. Ese he perdido en Marte. ¿Vos nunca viste eso? ¿Nunca viste? No, perdido en Marte de Matt Damon. No, hay de Matt Damon que planta papas, ¿eso verdad? Pues ya viste ese, ¿verdad? ¿Nunca viste ese de Matt Damon? Perdido en Marte, que él planta papas. Soy el primero en colonizar Marte, algo así dice él. Peliculazo. Mentira que nunca viste. Verás, corre. Tenés que ver eso. Veo por si no hay. ¿Cómo se llama ese? Perdido en Marte tenés que ver. Vos que te gusta tipo 127 horas, solo que en Marte, porque está solito. Le dejan a él. Y él sobrevive esa. Y queda pirú, queda seco, queda. Porque empieza a racionar y empieza a comer 2 papas por día nomás. Purete. Y cada vez más pirú se va quedando. Después ya su oxígeno está terminando. Peliculazo.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly, this is the dress rehearsal. This is the one.
Zach Wilson es el quarterback de Titans.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good start, 1 play, 10 yards. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He hits Baldwin right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back.
Mierda.
Pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
Tercera para
They get
1.
11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw here. On the move to his left. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be
Segunda para
finding
1.
ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Packers! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive.
Que pase, pa,
Methodical, I
solito.
guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was a perfect 7 of 7 on that opening drive, the 7th being the touchdown pass. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. Back to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like...
Puta mierda, me interceptó.
And it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. They're going to look to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Out quickly to Hines. Touchdown! A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers go up
Que drive
by 2
rápido.
touchdowns. A nice
Impresionante.
there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Baldwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer.
Man, that ain't making
Yes.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, the preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. They'll look to throw again. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Impresionante.
Greg Dulcich from 8 yards out. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
3 TD.
Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this 1st half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because you've seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Lleva ahí, aprovecha. Que estás ahí, lo.
Quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last. They'll look to throw here. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime
215 yardas de pase.
Looks like some. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Robinson up the middle. Oh, what a move. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with
Vamos
you
al
on
todos,
that
¿no?
one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
3 interceptaciones en un partido.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you
¿Acerté el 60% de mis pases? Sí, acerté. Bye week.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Packers and the Hawks under the lights on Monday night.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night, all sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key.
So the Packers offense backed up here to begin their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They run the draw here with Robinson. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over.
Oh!
20,000?
No, auto ansiato.
Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's
nice.
Greg Dulcich. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Que muchas jugadas de play action tienen.
Nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Solito.
And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And 22 more yards there and another first down. He'll look to throw. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And
nice.
out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to
Falta
see
de
what
quién?
this is about.
Holding. Offense.
Que mierda.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
He's got
ahora no paro, pai.
Touchdown.
Voy para Upay ahora.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away
¡Qué
now
paz!
from tying this ball game.
Well, we know someone just added to
Una
his
bomba.
touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Una bomba.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time.
Me voy dominando en el primer tiempo.
On play action, they'll throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across
Qué linda
the
jugada.
45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move
La
there,
presión llegó,
nobody open, now 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
Empatamos el partido.
Go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And oh, that nearly their first.
Yo pensé que iba a continuar su rota. Qué mierda.
Down to the ground, incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Rato.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
¿Qué va a querer?
Is incomplete.
¿Por qué?
Force bearing down on him there. He could not.
¿Vas a hacer asado?
It's 3rd down.
Enchufar nomás yo.
That was an interesting look there.
Enchufar nomás.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start.
Solucionado.
Oiled up now.
Alárgame lo que
Nice
faltaba.
throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. From the 25, here's second down and 7. Back to throw again. Throw out wide is incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it
Mierda.
this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive
No
counterparts.
puede tirar la pelota.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And quickly, they get to the line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it.
Otra vez.
Once guys get out of that mentality of
Cuando está muy nervioso mi personaje, mira.
hard to get them
Yo no consigo ver las rotas de los personajes. Está muy nervioso. La gente y el grito y...
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down.
Ahora que ya acerté el pase, mira, ahora está más tranquilo. Mira.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
Eita.
Right around the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now second and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Segunda y gol.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard
Tuve
line.
tiempo, sí.
Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
They had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line, then it's a Packers touchdown. Greg Dulcich, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index.
Deep water.
This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this...
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away to his left. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Robinson is in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Ahora é estraçalhar.
A really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home. Another drive coming up for this Packers
Ball control.
offense. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And that one complete to Hodgins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success,
2-minute warning.
maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
A throw over the middle taken in, and he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Barnett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Pedrada.
Isaiah Hodgins, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the second half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things.
¿Quién es Pickett?
Total team effort today, guys.
Detroit Lions.
It's Madden NFL 24,
Barfield.
and we get to watch Greg Dulcich. He just crossed the century mark last week with 105 yards.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
All right, check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 9 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side.
¡Qué puta!
Bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to
Lanzar una pick six ya.
dealing with being in an early hole here, made worse, of course, by that pick 6 just a moment ago. So down a couple of scores, trying to work their way back. 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. You talk about this Lions defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw here. That is caught. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. Out route complete to Dulcich. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he gets this one down to the 24. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. His fourth catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident
touchdown, Packers. Brandon Ayuk.
Destruido de todo.
Here of the new campaign. And the Packers have cut it back with it. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete.
Woo!
Touchdown.
Nice.
Greg Dulcich, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Back to throw. Finds Dulcich out left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. On the give, here's Robinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Ya empaté el partido.
5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are within an extra point. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had 3 touchdowns. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And they're going to have this across
huddle.
midfield and inside the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
That ball caught Brandon Ayuk. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. This is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Macei.
Isaiah Hodgins A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They're going to look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Lewis Seen. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they're going to speed things up here. They get this out left. Touchdown!
Nice.
Hodgins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one complete to Hodgins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Hines.
Será para uno.
He'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Hand off now to Robinson. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time.
I don't think you
sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work
está libre.
defender, trying to set the edge in the running game. and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving
Está
catch.
libre
A
estaba.
good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Terminó. Sentenciado.
Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the
Coito en
Packers are
Detroit.
looking to make it 2 straight. The Packers offense set to go. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a Packer first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's across for the late touchdown.
Touchdown otra vez. Y lavada.
Put a capper on this game. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So a win here for the Packers.
Semana 2. No, qué mierda. Entré si querer en los minijuegos. Ah, ¿cómo no va a agarrar este? Tiempo libre. '49ers.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Packers' Offensive Player of the Year. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air.
6 touchdowns, una
It's the
interceptación.
Packers and the Niners, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Levi se escribe, Levi.
Y este es el estadio, se llama el estadio así, Levi Stadium. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barnett. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. back to throw here. And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
Pass interference.
May have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Second down and 6 now. They'll look to throw here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Stiff-armed him.
Oh, nice.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards the gain for number 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And that'll be off the mark.
No me recordaba qué botón era.
It's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown.
Touchdown número 200 de mi carrera.
His 4th touchdown on
200
the
touchdown de mi carrera.
year. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
And quarter.
7-7, our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing
libre.
Receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Forced out to his left. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
¡Qué mierda!
3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
No consigo avanzar la cancha. Está ganando número
They're
5,
doing a lot of
14.
things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as
Esto
that
culo.
continues,
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to air this out for Baldwin, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Rolling to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Yo mío, velo.
Mobile, agile
Mira, mira lo que hice.
with
Ahí.
touchdown number 2
Ahí.
in the game, and
Ahí,
now
ahí.
11 on the
Y
year. And the
aceleré.
Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the
Nadie me
first
alcanzó ahí.
half.
Me gusta el número 8. Quarterback. Puedo usar 8, 7, 12, 10, 9.
Remember, he got loose on the
Porque hay algunos que juegan bien usando el 8, bro.
Nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they bring him to the ground just
Nice.
shy of midfield. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They go play action here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd and 2. He gets it to Baldwin. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Packers.
Woo!
Isaiah Hodgins. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Well executed there offensively.
Que bala.
Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff with...
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and 5. He's got Ayuk once again. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Here's Robinson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barnett. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On play action, they'll throw. He hits Baldwin right side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Out to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Escapes the sack. Flush to his right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers have... The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down. Now back to throw. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Hines. And they'll get this down to the 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made.
Meu Deus!
Got to catch in that spot.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. 3rd and long coming up. defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Nice.
Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 70. And the Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. He finds his man, complete. It's Hines. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return
¿Cómo que fumble?
right around the 25.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he's across for the late touchdown.
Humilhação.
In the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations, but there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner?
41-28.
They may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy. In fact,
well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking.
Igual cuando el aire hace calor, ¿verdad? Entra en tu culo, míralo. Cállate.
Solamente sufre, el cuerpo se queja.
Toma un agua fría, tío. Para dar refrescada.
También comiste un kilo de torta, como un dicho de que no van a tener calor. Puro grasa ahí.
Ay, ay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Por fin me hago el number,
The
Phil.
Rams, leader at quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Rams and the Packers next on EA Sports.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Paeckers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gott. So here comes
Por fin me jugó en casa, mierda. Lambeau Field.
And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Milwaukee.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact,
Pero,
he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator
y yo soy de
of
Wisconsin, Green Bay.
but in his case, it is.
Estoy trabajando mi jugada.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his
Nice.
man complete. That's Hines. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown.
Qué fácil, Qué fácil este drive,
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here,
their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a first and 10. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will
Mierda.
It's an
Lancé otra pick
interception
six.
return for a Rams touchdown.
Pick 6 es cuando vos te vas para lanzar y lanzar
Well,
al
that's
otro
what you
equipo
get,
contrario.
apparently, when you try to take on
Mira lo que
a
me pasó.
Pro Bowl cornerback. And
No, y no viste que yo
to
hice
make
mal.
the interception
Yo
and
tiré la
also
pelota,
bring it back
pero
for
agarró del otro
6.
equipo.
and he is so good.
Y ahí solito se
We've
fue y hizo el
seen
punto.
teams absolutely stay
Y
away
hizo el
from
punto.
throwing the ball
Pick
at
6
him.
fue, corrió y
Here
hizo
he's
6
just
puntos.
reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a
Esto es
great
culo.
play on the football, and turns it
Voy a
into
meter
6.
más puntos nomás. Las cosas. Tu culo, yo no perdí ni un partido hasta ahora. Hay que descansar la mente.
After a week's worth of preparation,
Acá mira, vas a ver el pase que voy a meter ahora.
you throw the pick 6.
Una pedrada voy a meter. Mira nomás. Ya llamé la jugada ahora.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
Ahí está.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich.
Qué fuerte que es Doncic.
Big play there for Green Bay. And even 50 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now,
Mira qué bomba.
all this easy because
Pum.
he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for first and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught. Baldwin. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The Packers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on on display in that victory.
And this is caught at the 8.
Nice.
That's a Packers touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
No vi el tipo viniendo solito.
Grant Delpit in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
2 sacks seguidos.
Showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Well,
Sabía lo que era blitz.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hines. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. He'll look to throw.
Otro sack.
Sacked at the 10. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. Oh, he had him. He was open.
No me miró.
Get it to him. It's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by Dulcich. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because
He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Finds Hines again for the completion.
Escapó. Ah, casi.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that.
Es que su like.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Bravo.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but
Casi me interceptó.
incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Nice.
Touchdown run. And the
Ahí, míralo.
Packers go nearly the length of the field
Ahí.
and finish it off with 6 points. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder.
Cuando no hay quien pasar, deben correr únicamente.
Already had the 2 touchdown passes with the last drive. He ran one. And that one complete to Hodgins. Shifts by him. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
Otra vez está solo.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
There's Robinson showing the flash. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there.
Encroach
the big guys
defense.
Up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the
Hay un
football back.
espacio
That's
allá.
either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
Creo que
If
llega
you
a
do
tiempo.
blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Every yard
8 minutos
they gain,
warning.
getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Touchdown! A great
Humillação, dejen su like.
with his first
Fácil,
career
fácil, fácil.
NFL touchdown. And the Packers are going to be moving to 4-0 as
Y
they
tuvo una
extend their lead.
pick six en el comienzo.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not
Nice.
supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0,
Now the Packers get set to go.
Terminó.
They run. Robinson. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all
Timeout.
the way down inside the 20. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And the clock will now stop as a
Una jugada
timeout
para
is
completar
called
el
with 5
A
seconds
más.
left. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be
A más.
taking the knee. Some late
El A más ahora.
here as they throw for a late touchdown. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense.
80% de aciertos. ¿Ya está la carne?
revisar.
Ve, mira vos.
Tiene que ver.
Voy a ver si ya está la carne. Carne.
Hey, who got media today? Nice W today, man. Anyone getting on the sticks tonight? Yeah, I'm game, dude. Let's do it. Yo, Rook, keep playing like this, and you'll cash in for sure.
They were ready for us today.
Come on, fellas, we going out tonight. Yo, Madden cast, where you up?
Hey, can we get that music turned up?
Hope my mama was watching tonight.
4000 yardas.
Hey, we eating somewhere tonight? Let's do it. Rook is paying.
Seguro. No, ahí ese de Matt Damon. ¿Ya viste la serie Halo?
It's week 5 of the National Football League.
¿Y Dexter?
And the focus is on Jack Campbell,
¿Te gustó?
who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Giants and the Packers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 10 carries, 64 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You talk about this Giant defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first, an ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a...
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Xander Horvath, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Now 2nd and 3. He's got Ayuk once again. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. On the draw, Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0.
Lambeau Field.
Second and 11. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Monstro.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Butternut.
14-yard touchdown. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The throw over the middle taken in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. They juked him. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. He's still on his feet. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. He can run too. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got
this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice.
Green Bay. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half. And
he capped off that last drive himself.
Más un pase para touchdown me falta.
Now he'll take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Back back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So from the 37, here's second and a yard. They'll run it now with Robinson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through and controlling this game.
23 yards, the final tally. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the... The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Finds Dulcich out left side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Back to throw again. Touchdown!
Ooh.
Brandon Ayuk with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers are well on their way to a 5-0 start. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
No sec.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas.
Tekken so like. No. Denver Broncos. Denver.
It's the National
Level
Football
fuel.
League on EA Sports, and our focus is on Dameon Pierce. He's coming off a banner week, over 160 yards in that one. It's the Broncos and the Packers, just ahead on EA Sports.
Ayuk.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too.
So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time.
Completar 25 pases.
On play action, they'll throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Hines. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another 1st down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare.
He's number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just threw number 20 on that last drive. And they start here with a 1st down. They start on the ground with Robinson here.
Safety.
And, oh, that is gonna be a safety. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one complete to Hodgins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
¿Te llamó?
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Second and 9 now.
Puta carajo.
Here's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Broncos are... Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead.
Y no te fui a mirar. Da a dormir.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Flush to his right. And that ball
¡Qué mierda!
nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Back-to-back incompletions.
¿Por qué me sacaron?
Once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to get...
So here are the Packers now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They go play action here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. A throw there, but that's going to wind up complete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to throw again. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Qué mierda.
That's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the... Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Estaba una hora esa.
Isaiah Hodgins. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some... Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next one. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Puta mierda como la defensa de los Broncos.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. He's got Ayuk once again. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's a Paeckers
Educándolos, Denver.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers answer back with it. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 55 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Hey.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's
Dale.
a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel
Dale, no
all
vamos.
the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
hace.
Score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Nice.
A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has a Packer first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On the give, here's Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for
Grande victoria.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Packers, reigning league MVP. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Packers and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal week 7.
Puta merda, isso foi agora? Claramente eu fui lá de tarde.
Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they...
Otra vez 25 pases.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Second and 5. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any...
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. That one deep for Hodgins. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out.
Mucha presión.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful.
21-0.
Back to throw now on first down. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a Packers touchdown. Greg Dulcich, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here.
Contra movimiento de cuerpo.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially.
No, no hay que tomar puntos. Con 3 tiempos, voy a cruzar la cancha.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds Dulcich out left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about.
There.
The Packer offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And now they're in the hurry-up. Robinson will try to pick it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They're going to look to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Gets around him, and they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And quickly, they get to the line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an empty.
He threw his league-leading 25th touchdown pass on that last drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 1. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On play action, they'll throw. And that one complete to Hodgins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Rolling to his right. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Well, what looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Boom.
Greg Dulcich with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th
23, 33, 2 touchdowns. Pero qué difícil, el equipo no me ayuda.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got Ayuk once again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Greg Dulcich from 8 yards out. And the Packers get a bit closer.
12 puntos ya me separa.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance.
Yo, let this go and focus on the next game. Look, I ain't trying to lose again next week.
Too many mistakes out there, fellas.
Come on, guys. This ain't it.
Definitely ain't it.
Joguei pra caralho, tive quase 400 jardas, fiz 4 touchdowns e ainda assim perdi o jogo. Minha defesa literalmente não me ajudou.
It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we get to watch Greg
Arrowhead.
Dulcich. There were no answers for him a week ago, going well over 100 yards.
Arrowhead Stadium.
So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
Back to throw now on first down. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
¿Cómo que no fue?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And this won't be
enough.
Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles, is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
The throw over the middle, taken in. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. The Packers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they had their 6-game winning streak snapped a week ago, but still, it's a team that's playing pretty darn well.
And like the old song says, accentuate the positive. And I think that's exactly what this team's going to do. If you've won 6 in a row, you know you're doing something right in the NFL. So I don't think the one loss is really going to discourage them.
2nd and 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Three tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely.
The Packers with a football here late in this first half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll set up a throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man. Complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. The quick slant caught. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Rodgers' numbers would be larger, but remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy, and back then you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
They'll look to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds.
A presión estaba viniendo.
10 more there and another first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense, because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Packers have cut the lead back down to 2. They'll try and throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to...
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Ayuk.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Gets by him at the 25.
Whoa.
And he's going to take it.
É isso.
Touchdown,
Nice.
Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have...
Empatou, vai Kansas.
Offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Nossa, quase me interceptou.
A pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right.
Acá foi.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And partner in a tie game
Salió a la cancha.
You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back to throw again. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
Ahora sí.
Get 7 yards from the 17 to the
Qué
10
reloj.
before he's taken down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Here's second down and 3. Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go, first and goal.
Mucha presión.
They get this out left, and he'll maybe
No
get
entró.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ahora sí.
Got a man and he hits him
Touchdown.
inside. Touchdown from a yard out. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and
Faltó
take the lead
un pase.
here in the fourth. The Green Bay
Overtime.
offense ready to take over.
No puede ser.
Points, they have come fast and they go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Me empató el partido Kansas, bro.
Well executed 22-yard gain. So they come out throwing in the extra session and get a nice hookup right away.
Tells you a lot about what a coach feels about his team, doesn't it? That type of a play in overtime. So many people in this situation play not to lose instead of playing to win. That throw there tells you exactly what they're trying to get done.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. It puts them in field goal range, but let's face it. They don't want 3 here. They want 6. Well, these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. 2nd and 2. Oh, he'll
No agarró la pelota el hijo de puta.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Robinson.
Ganame estas 2 yardas. Woo!
And he gets this down
Nice.
to the 18. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
Nice, primer gol.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for
Voy a confiar
second
en
goal.
vos, Ayuk.
Looking to throw. This is caught. And it's a Packers
Confía en Ayuk, qué partidazo.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember they
Caralho, eu joguei contra Kansas aqui no Arrowhead. Quase perdi, velho. Mas daí fiz a boa.
We always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just
Quase 400 jardas de novo, 3 touchdowns, mas ganhei no overtime. Tive que ir pro prorrogação, velho.
Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
Eu tive TD de running back, por isso que eu tive TD menos.
Anyone got any body spray?
papá. Give me the Chargers.
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll see Brandon Ayuk always staying busy. He's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Packers and the Chargers on EA Sports.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you...
Dejen su like.
So here comes the Packers.
Correr para 40 yardas.
Onto the field. Now a play fake here on first down.
Falta de quién?
Complete. It's Hines. And he's going to be taken down. Plus,
Roughing the passer.
Flag in the backfield. They may get 15
me
more
acertaron.
on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back,
Qué agresivo la defensa.
more so they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get them going. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
No agarró.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir. He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now he'll try to run with this. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, he'd had success earlier in the drive keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
And he is going to have the Packers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Rolling to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Con mi grama.
Imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Mierda.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the 1st quarter. Here's another good example.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Packers.
Chupa.
Brandon Ayuk His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. Last time out, he was able to find Brandon Ayuk for the touchdown. And we'll see what they can do here. 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6.
Prácticamente no tengo línea ofensiva.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now back to throw, and he fends him off. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
3 para 22.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
Flushed out right.
Faltó 2 yardas.
Midfield at the 48. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I can't be sure how much.
Error. Otra vez pasó eso. Qué mierda de juego. Qué calor que hace. Baja la temperatura de aire.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Monster Beck. Otra vez contra los Chargers.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Brandon Ayuk, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Packers and the Chargers, next on Madden NFL 24.
This is such a special play. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now back to throw. Sideline.
Qué recepción, Puta merda.
Keeping the toes inbounds. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 85 yards.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
Pass
The
interference.
contact may have come too early.
Don't do us like that.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are on the board first. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. Last time out, he was able to find... They'll start by running the option to the right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
¿Otra vez? ¿Qué mierda le pasa al juego? No juego, manda. Mierda.